Guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I make a Tres Leches cake. You need all-purpose flour, eggs that I've separated. I'm going to put the exact measurements down in the description box below. Milk, salt, sugar, baking powder, Dominican vanilla or any other kind of vanilla that you guys have, a can of condensed milk, a can of evaporated milk, a cup of heavy cream, and if you want you can add maraschino cherries to the cake after you're done. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. Alright, so before we start making the cake, I'm just going to mix the evaporated milk and the condensed milk and the heavy cream together. And then we're going to put this to the side. We're going to put it in the fridge until we're ready to use it. You can use the blender for this. You can use a hand mixer. And also if you want to add a little extra milk, you can add regular milk to this. And now I'm just going to cover this and put it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. So now for the cake, what we're going to do is beat the egg whites until they're fluffy. So we're going to beat this until it's nice and fluffy on high speed. Now I'm going to take the baking powder and the salt and I'm going to mix it in with the flour. So while we're whisking this, we're going to add the sugar little by little. Now I'm going to add the vanilla. And now I'm going to add the egg yolks one by one. And now we're going to add the milk. And then the flour. And so here I have a pan that I've sprayed just on the bottom, and I also dusted it with some flour. I didn't spray the sides because you don't want the cake, since it's a sponge cake, you don't want it to sink in. And I'm just going to give it a few taps for the air bubbles. And then we're going to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees. So our cake is done, and before I add the 3 milks to this, I'm going to let this cool completely. And then I'll be adding the milk to it. Alright, so now we're ready to add the milk to the cake. But before I do that, I'm going to just poke a few holes in my cake with a wooden skewer. And then slowly I'm going to add the 3 milks to the cake. Now I'm going to cover the cake and refrigerate it until it soaks all the milk out. Okay, so for the frosting, you can make whipped cream or you can make meringue frosting, which is what we typically do in the Dominican Republic. But I like it better with whipped cream, so that's what I'm going to make. So here I have a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and about a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to start beating the milk until it gets nice and firm. Once the cream starts to thicken up a little bit, I'm going to add the powdered sugar and the vanilla. And I'm going to continue beating on high. That's it. Once it's sticky to your whisk, you know it's done. So once your cake is done and you've soaked up all the milk, you can go ahead and frost your cake. And if you want to add fruit to this, you can go ahead and add fruit or chocolate or whatever you like. I'm just going to add a few cherries to it. And here I just took a little piping bag with a decorating tip. You can decorate this however you want to decorate it. And that's it. We are done. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.